Hey, this is a review of the Adidas Adipure 4, the basically the most recent version of the Adidas Adipure series to come out. Um, so just wanted to give a review specifically of the black, white, and blue pair that you see here, as I've seen several others on YouTube and for other colors. So the features are great. The comfort's fantastic. The shoe comes from the Heritage line. This pair has been worn recently, purchased recently as well. Adidas use the K-Lite leather, which is basically kangaroo leather, perhaps slightly modified for this particular cleat. Um, didn't take any breaking in for me when I wore it, which is it happened for only one other cleat that I've worn in my entire life. So excellent job on the design and the comfort there. Again, it comes from the Heritage line, so a little bit less about flash, which you do get a bit of with the shoe, and more about comfort. If you look inside the shoe here as well, you can see that there's padding on the inside, which makes it much more comfortable than the average pair of boot. The average boot. Also, this back part of the shoe is actually wider than most soccer cleats. Period. But most shoes in the Adidas line, which helps out with just making that first fit feel much more natural. You can see the stitching along here. There's a lot of detail given to that. See the heel. It still has the Adidas traction cleat setup, which they've used for previous shoes and the Adipure lineup. I tend to like these. Feel really good for cutting, changing direction. The same is true for the previous versions. As this and that excellent touch on the ball, excellent control. I'd say this pair is probably about the same, maybe like a few tenths of an ounce heavier, or perhaps even lighter than the previous Adipure shoes. I particularly like these because they have central lacing. Some of the previous iterations, so I believe the second and third Adipures had asymmetrical lacing. The original Adipure had central lacing, so they returned to that for this model. And for the new, the Adi Pros, the 11s that are coming out ahead of the Euro Cup this summer, Euro 2012. Those you see return to asymmetrical lacing as well. So these are a great purchase. They're durable. Like I said, they take virtually no breaking in. They're incredibly comfortable. The touch on the ball is virtually second to none, or any of the cleats that you see out on the market now. So it has some of that minimalist feel that you see in the Copa Mundial, and then some of the flair that you see in newer models of the shoe in the Adidas line, and even Nike as well. So that's all I have for the review. One more thing on the back here. This is less function and more fashion, but I like this contrast here with the black and blue across the back and the little piece here where you can carry the boots a bit more easily. So that's all for the review. Again, these are the Adidas Adipure 4s. This color is black, blue, and white. So I highly recommend them. Again, incredibly comfortable, great touch on the ball, and most importantly for most players, they're durable. So you'll get to become very familiar with these cleats before you decide to move on to another pair. Thanks, that's all.